5 months ago, right? The way I was thinking about this, right? 5 months ago, if we flash back like maybe even like a year ago, right? I could say confidently that me and him were in a tricky spot, fucking horrible spot.
Yeah.
Now that if we just like look outside, right? This is where we are.
Yeah, about it.
And we're getting a new place tomorrow, which is gonna be even better. It's on the top floor, actually, which is fucking crazy. And when it comes to like reality Aikido or like manifesting, a lot of people just overcomplicate things, right? And just learning the process, just learning the simplistics of it, right, is very important. And with this video, the main topic is gonna be wealth. How do we accumulate the universe to give us wealth, right? How do we do that? How do we look around us and understand the illusion and give it? Because a lot of people are just confused. There's a lot of bullshit online, truthfully.
So fucking much, dude.
Yeah, like there's things that don't even impact your reality, but we just like to keep it. We just like to we're trying to find an answer, even though the answer's simple.
Yeah, like if you're always looking for the next best thing, you're never gonna find anything, right? What the fuck is going on with the laundry, bro?
Whatever. So, I'm gonna give you 3 points, right? That probably have helped me and him, right? We work together a lot, right? In order to just hit the manifestations, right? Because I think that's super important, right? Number 1, when it comes to a wealth frequency, right? You need abundance. And a lot of people kind of like they overcomplicate abundance. Like we don't have an idea what abundance is. Like there's so much. Damn, like my laundry machine is getting railed. Pause right now, right? What is a wealth frequency? What is an abundant frequency, right? We hear so many definitions, right? Because when you look around, right, the best way to explain what an abundant frequency is, right, is that internally, I want you to remember this, right? You have more than enough.
You always have more than enough. You have exactly what you give yourself, right? And if you're always operating from a state of lack, trying to get the next best thing, looking for the next best method, ultimately you're just going to continue to run yourself in a perpetual state of just trying to find something or even just reach it. You're always going to be in a state of desire, and you're never going to be able to materialize anything in terms of a wealth frequency, even finding something that's tangible to give you that feeling. You might be able to feel it a little bit, but it's going to be like a high peak and a heavy crash.
Yeah.
Right? It's about finding consistency in the actual feeling of wealth.
Yeah, and my mentor, right, Kiwo, right, the way he describes this is it's purifying intention. It is so, like, to the point where, like, you internally are so convicted, and what I mean by this is that you're confident emotionally that you already have everything you want. Because at the end of the day, right, and this goes to my second thing, right, if we know that we have more than enough, right, we have to understand that when it comes to wealth, we have to be internally convicted. We have to be detached. And a lot of people explain this in a weird way, right? A lot of people go, you shouldn't want what you want, right? And that's bullshit. No, I want this Miami view. I want to rip the Porsche with Hayden. I want to fucking rip the BMW with fucking Anthony right over here, right?
Yeah, buddy.
You think I'm a fucking pussy? No, of course I want this shit. A lot of people even gaslight for saying like, oh, you shouldn't want money.
People have this weird misconception that money is evil.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly. Like
Money is just a direct reflection of your internal state. If you make money, you're high consciousness. That's it.
yeah,
The universe doesn't care about your morals. I'll tell you that much. He's said this quite a bit. You can be the worst person in the world, but if you're high enough frequency, you'll still make fucking money.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do, what you say. If you look at money as evil, it's gonna treat you evil.
Yeah, and look at like all these spiritual people, guys, right? They're like, you shouldn't want money, you shouldn't care about money, but when the bills roll around every single month, they start freaking out, saying that, oh, I do need money. So it's a lie, right? A lot of people in spirituality, right? They have this sort of like, this pride mechanism. Like this pride mechanism of, oh, I'm better than everyone else because I don't want money. I don't want the girls. I want to retain and like stay fine and shit like that. I want to stay poor to prove a point. And it's like, who are you proving this point to? Right? Because at the end of the day, let me tell you guys something, right? At the end of the day, right? When me and Aiden and Anthony are here, when we look at this thing, right? This view in front of us, all around us, To stay detached is wanting what you want, right? Or having, we could say. But feeling the feeling. Because if you felt the feeling 24/7, what ends up happening is you stop thinking about what you want. Because you already have everything. It's like a middle point, right? This is so important for like wealth frequency too. Because like, you need to have it. You need to be abundant first. You need to have more than enough first. You need to have that wealth first. And then it cultivates. Like that risk, right? He visualized that shit for fucking, what?
2 years.
2 years. And it comes to fruition, right? Because it's possible. Is there anything you want to add?
You have to know every detail. You have to be very specific, right? When it comes to any type of visualization, when it comes to seeing the future, you have to know exactly what it is. There's no room for confusion. There's no, oh, but I'll change this, and this. You need to be able to see one thing and that one thing only. You need to know how much it weighs in my case, right? I've put this watch on 5 separate times. 5 separate times. And I've memorized how it feels. I've memorized the quality, the way that the metal feels against my skin. I've memorized it. And I visualized it so vividly to the point where when I actually felt the abundance, just by being in Miami, I bought it, and then without even thinking about it twice, boom, it's there. But I never thought about just having it before even buying it. That's the biggest thing. When I fucking bought it, I already had it, and I had to wait like a week. And everything has changed since then. I've become a conqueror of frequency.
Conquer frequency, bro. The way you gotta think about it, guys, like, look, dead ass. Like, look at all these buildings behind us. Look at this, even this phone. This is Aiden's phone. I'm gonna just put it down gently. This Zyn canister. This MacBook. It was all in someone's head. The logistics of it, everything, the detail, what it does, right? Everything was in someone's head. So if everything was made in someone's head and it came into reality, what if we started visualizing ourselves in a wealthy state? In descriptive, specific detail, what do you think happens next? Think about that. What do you think is going to happen? It has to come into reality. It's a law almost, right? Because our mind is the cause. Everything else is the effect. Why don't we do it with ourselves? I'm spitting too much.
This guy's a fed, bro.
I'm not a fed, bro. I promise. I'm not a federal, bro.
You're not tough, bro.
You're not tough, bro. You're not tough.
But realistically, like, at the end of the day, literally everything is materialized through belief in the beginning. Because if you don't believe in something, ultimately, how is it ever even going to happen in the first place?
Yeah, you gotta know it's gonna happen.
Exactly. You have to know it's going to happen.
And self-belief is such a huge thing, right? People think that we need to base our self-beliefs on, you know, everything externally that we have, right? Like the money and the woman and stuff.
Yeah.
But how I define self-worth, truly, it's not being by proud. It's not by being happy every day. It's by treating my word as law. That trust aspect in myself. Because if I trust myself, then the universe also trusts me, which is a very important thing. And back in the days, right, when I was starting everything, I just didn't trust myself. I really didn't. I didn't like myself. I didn't trust myself. And that led the universe not to trust me. And I'm gonna leave you with this one nugget. There's a lot of things talked about in this video that can actually help you materialize money. But if you have low self-worth and you don't feel like it is enough, right? Start with trust. Why don't we hop on the frequency of I already trust myself?
Don't base your internal state off external realities.
Yeah, but what if we Aikida'd through the reality, like Aikida'd, right? And went, okay, what if I just started telling myself, I really trust myself? And then acting from that frequency first. Not letting the money affect us, even in external reality. What do you think is going to happen then? The truthfully is, you just got to find out. You got to be the universe's testimonial. Because when you're the universe's testimonial, you have internal conviction in yourself.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. And look at us, right? We make a shit ton of money. We make jokes. We're happy and shit. We're cool. We have our days off, right? We know the game's a reality. We know the Aikido, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? All these people, all these monk mode people, red pill, I'm retarded.
Got the 3 R's, bro.
Yeah.
We're rich, retarded, and we have reality.
I'm gonna have to ninja that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ninja that shit. But hopefully this video comes valuable. Even if it's like a short video, right? But, till next time. Let's see what you guys materialize. Whoop-pow!